got a comment that someone would like to see my skincare / makeup routine, so here we are. Most of the days I'm just wearing like SPF, just skincare because I'm just in my studio painting all day. So the only people that see my face is the characters in the paintings. But maybe I should start showing up a little bit more put together, because that's actually a psychology trick. Like when you make yourself look good, you feel good, and then you present good. It's kind of similar to what I was talking about the other day. I feel quite comfortable with my hair like sticking out and just doing skincare, so that's enough for me. But today I will put on a little bit extra. It will still look like I have got no makeup on. But I will have makeup on. Let me know in the comments below how your morning looks like usually. At night I read like a fiction book. At the moment, I just wanted to show you. At the moment I'm reading Notes from the Underground. It's pretty like dark. But I like dark. I like heavy and dark. People's I find people interesting and how people work, so psychology in general. So that's what I'm reading at the moment at night. Let me know if you've read it. It's a classic, but I still haven't read it yet. And what I like about it is that you follow this really like depressed character, and it's just his notes, like it's just his thoughts, so you just get to know. It's like him thinking, and you get to follow his thoughts pattern and stuff, and like him analyzing his own thoughts. I don't know. I like it so far. But in the morning, I read something more like factual, something that will put my life in order, something that will motivate me. And so I'm reading Jordan Peterson's second book of the 12 Rules of Life. So this is like something that I study-ish, because I want to understand things better. Yeah, I just quickly wanted to show you. So, let's start. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna start with this Glowy Vitamin C and AHA Face Serum. I will link all the products down below, so you can just, if you want to buy something, you can just click on the link, and it will be easier for you. Whoa, this is empty. Okay, maybe if I do like this. that was the whole bottle. If it wasn't empty, it definitely is empty now. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of vitamin C in the morning. I'm just gonna use this on my neck. We forget our necks, but and like the rest of our bodies pretty much, but the neck shows your age very well. Like I'm starting to get these like wrinkles on my neck, so because I never put on sunscreen on my neck, and so yeah. So I have just washed my face now with the CeraVe oil cleanser. I really like CeraVe because it's simple and they're very clear with what ingredients they put in. So this will give you a little bit of a glow throughout the day. And then for hydration, I'm gonna put hyaluronic acid, 2% plus B5. This is from The Ordinary. I think this one is quite popular. But yeah, The Ordinary is a brand that is quite cheap, also very clear with what they put in the bottle. Yeah, this will make your skin also glowy, bouncy, and keep that hydration locked in. It feels very unnatural to make an ASMR video in the morning. My brain doesn't work until like after the second cup of coffee. But we're getting there. These two, I would just recommend any serum before you put on sunscreen, preferably something hydrating, I think. Okay, and then I'm using the CeraVe SPF 30. I have SPF 50 as well. Today is a really dull and grey day, and I'm probably gonna spend most of it indoors painting. But nonetheless, the sun reaches through the window and all that, so we're gonna put this on. There's something about sunscreen that like I don't like putting on sunscreen, and I think it's about my childhood and like being a kid on the beach and your parents are like, sunscreen time, like it's time to put sunscreen on, and it's like the worst thing in the world because it's sticky and sand will stick to your skin, and it's just all you want to do is run around and play and jump in the water, but you have to stand still, and when someone puts sunscreen on you, traumatizing experience. Therefore, my mind is like, ooh, sunscreen. But it's good. Look at me forgetting my neck. Glowy. We're gonna let that sink in a little bit before putting on the makeup. I read somewhere, or probably saw it on Instagram Reels, if I'm gonna be completely that you're supposed to wait like 10 minutes with each product for it to sink in properly, so it layers like properly and doesn't like mix and then sink in, which I am not following. Also, something that helps with to build up that glow is to drink like tons of water. I always try to drink like whole or get as much water as possible in my body in the morning. Specifically from a beer glass. But I think coffee helps too. Because you get that extra boost of energy, which will show through your skin. It definitely hasn't been 10 minutes, but we're gonna continue. So for the base, I think definitely less is more. When you start putting too many layers on your skin, it will become like cakey and flaky, and it will show that you're wearing makeup, and I think that's kind of, it's more, it doesn't look good. And especially if you've been putting on a lot of skincare before. So I used the ITcosmetics foundation. What is this? Full coverage cream, hydrating and anti-aging concealer. Is this a concealer? It's also an SPF 50. But it's a CC cream. Yeah. And I've always used the Glowy version, so the pink version of this. That's my go-to. But when I went to buy, they only had this version. I was like, ugh, I can't wait. So I had to try this, and it doesn't agree with me very well. I'm gonna go back to my old lover, Mr. Cosmetic Glow foundation, but I will use this up. So I'm gonna take just a little bit. So what I will focus on is just like red pigments, the under eye area, but not too much under the eye. Like if you're starting to get wrinkles like me, because I'm like almost 25. God, the less is better, because it will crease your lines, and your lines will become more prominent. And yeah. So just a little bit, and I just like dab it in so it goes into the skin and doesn't just stay on top and move around. And when you do this, it's kind of like a face massage at the same time. So it gets your blood flowing, and which will boost glow to your skin. Fine lines are so funny because, like, for me, it was just like suddenly one day I looked myself in the mirror and this line just like appeared out of nowhere, like a lightning. like that. Here, this one's really prominent. And I saw it form in the mirror. It's probably that I hadn't seen it and then it was like for a long time, or I hadn't looked myself in the mirror for a long time, and then suddenly, because I don't think that's how lines appear suddenly. So I kind of applied this like a little bit like a moisturizer as well, just really trying to work it into the skin, making it part of the skin. That's enough. And then if I do have like pimples, things like that sticking out, and I don't feel like I want them to be there, concealer. I use concealer. This is Shiseido. I think it's a very cheap brand. I think this was like a panic purchase where I was going to an event or something, and then I didn't have concealer and I had like a pimple or something, and I was just like running into a store like grabbing a random concealer, and it happened to be this one. And I put that there, here, a little bit there. And I go like in here, the inside, and this makes the inner corner of your eyes lighter, which will sort of give an illusion that your eyes are wider apart. It will open up your eyes, which I quite like. If you want your eyes to be closer apart, you put concealer on the edge here and like darken here. There's so many tricks you can do, and that's what makeup is really. It's just a tool, like an illusion that you can create. You can make people think you look like something when you don't. Or, yeah. I feel like this is gonna take like 2 hours. Usually it takes me 10 seconds to do this. But now we're slowing it down. It's also so tempting to put concealer on my fine lines, but it just makes it worse. So we're not gonna do that. Next is my eyebrows. My eyebrows are kind of funny. Because I have quite asymmetrical features or a face. So like this and this eyebrow tends to like go up very far up. And this side of my face is like, it doesn't go up very far, and it's more like that. And my eye is smaller on this side, and it's more like hooded, like that. And this is like sticking out, and I feel like my face is like bigger or wider on this side. So what I tend to do to even them out is like put more product underneath here and this one higher up. But it doesn't really matter too much because I find asymmetry kind of charming and more interesting, to be honest. When it comes to beauty. But yeah, you can see it's quite obvious. And I really like both sides. So it's not like there's one side that I don't like. I think both sides have something to them that I really like. I'm more about embracing your looks, your quirks, your all that makes you makes you stick out. And just owning it, you know. So here I'm gonna take it down a notch. But it's, you know, it's there. It won't go away, so just toning it down a little bit. And then owning it. Yes. We're gonna, depending how I feel, like, it's quite glowy right now. But just because I'm gonna show you this product from Rare Beauty, and it's just like glow liquid in a bottle, glow in a bottle. And I put this on sometimes on my whole face as a base when I'm feeling really dull and I haven't slept and it's like not working out. Or I just do like little dots, my nose and here, and maybe down here actually. Oh yeah. And then just blending it out. But this is also really important to blend out so that you don't see like a what's it called? Streak? Yeah, a streak of makeup. So just really blend it out. The skin. And then I use a Natural Glow multistick from Lumene. This has been with me, like, this has been on a journey. And I've dropped it and like mistreated it so much. I'm so sorry. But I get so many like memories just by smelling this. Okay, this is really unhygienic, by the way, but we don't care today. Okay. We're just gonna dab this on the cheeks, or just do like this. But nose, and then whew, like that. As you can see, it's not very pigmented. It's just another layer of glow. I do this on my lips and then on my eyelids as well. Basically just everywhere. I think everywhere where the sun would naturally hit your face and make you a little bit sunburned. And then we're just blending it out. Connecting this and this together. This I usually have in my handbag when I go out, and like it's such a good pick me up product. It will instantly make you look more alive, and kind of if you didn't put on makeup that day and you're suddenly going out or something, and then I just put this on, and it just works out because it's you can use it on so many areas of your face. So that's the sun-kissed, sweaty, hot day look. I think that's it. No, it's not. To look a bit more alive. Once I did a lash lift, which is they permanently bend your lashes. So, but permanently is like it lasts for like 4 months. And I think I'm gonna do that again because you don't have to put on mascara or do this all the time. It's not that time consuming, but it just makes your life a little bit easier, I think. And I don't put any mascara on because I'm lazy and don't like taking off my mascara. It's like the same as the sunscreen thing. The second last step here is I'm gonna do something even more unhygienic. So I'm gonna fill in my freckles or little bits, specks that I have. And this will make it look more natural because you're showing some flaws. So it doesn't look like you have foundation. One last little step, which is a new thing that I've been doing, is putting a setting spray on. This just puts everything together and keeps the makeup there for the rest of the day. This product is also really glowy. It's got coconut water, probiotic based ingredients, and skin revivers. Okay. It smells like coconut. And I'm obsessed with coconut. So coconut. Okay, that was all, folks. That is pretty much what I would do if I put on makeup. And as you can see, it looks like I have zero makeup. Or let me know what you think in the comments if you think this looks natural or too much or too little. Yeah, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Something I do in the mornings also to boost my mood, except coffee, is to listen to my morning playlist. I will share it with you down below so you can, if you want to, listen to it too. It's got like Nora Jones and Bob Marley, and yeah, let me know what you think.